What's going on, Geekdom? We are checking out a an animation top 10 from Anime's channel. This is top 10 most brutal action anime of all time. Anime does an interesting job when it comes to their top 10s. I tend to like a lot of their picks. There's a few of these content creators that does top 10s that I actually like and enjoy their top 10s. But yeah, brutal action animes, man. There's a lot of good ones, I think, in my opinion. But it gotta say it's like how brutal would classify to me when it comes to some of these animes. But we'll definitely see Anime's picks. I have some ideas of what may be on the list, but I'm not for sure. Because there's some brutal ones out there. And then there's some that's kind of brutal, but not exactly as brutal as some of the other stuff that I've seen. But we'll see. Let's go ahead and check this out and see exactly how this goes.
Riddle me this. What could be better than an action-packed anime? Well, that one is an easy question, really. An action-packed anime that is brutal, filled with violence and gore, of course. Nothing gets the adrenaline pumping like some gruesome scenes of enemies and allies alike being torn into pieces. That is why for today we will be talking about the top 10 anime with brutality and action. And now we'll be starting off with Blood Sea. Now, Blood Sea is a visceral and dark anime that blends horror and action seamlessly. Gruesome scenes are plentiful, featuring graphic violence and unsettling imagery as
I used to watch this when I was younger.
Battles monstrous creatures known as Elder Bears. The action sequences are intense and adrenaline-fueled, with Saya wielding her sword skillfully against her foes. Each fight scene is meticulously choreographed, showcasing Saya's agility and strength as she fights to protect her town from the Elder Baron's relentless onslaught. The anime doesn't shy away from showing the brutality of combat, often resulting in blood-soaked battles that leave viewers on the edge of their seats. With its combination of horror and action, Blood Sea delivers a gripping and thrilling viewing experience that keeps audiences engaged from start to finish. And don't get me started on those damn rabbits. They give me the creeps even now. And at number 9, we have Ninja Scroll. Now this one is a classic anime renowned for its depiction of violence and intense action sequences. Gruesome scenes are abundant throughout the series, featuring lots of bloodshed and brutality as the protagonist, Jubei Kibagami, battles against formidable foes. And the anime doesn't hold back on showcasing the consequences of combat, with characters meeting gruesome fates in the midst of the action-packed battles. Each fight scene is meticulously animated, with fluid movements and dynamic choreography that keeps viewers glued to the screen. From sword fights to supernatural powers, Ninja Scroll delivers a relentless barrage of action that never lets up, keeping audiences engaged and thrilled from start to finish. This combination of stunning animation and gripping storytelling, Ninja Scroll remains a staple of the action genre in anime, captivating audiences with its relentless intensity. And coming in at number 8 is Terraformers. Yeah, talk about brutal. This anime does not shy away from depicting graphic violence and gore.
I don't think I watched this.
A group of humans genetically modified with insect DNA as they battle against evolved humanoid cockroaches.
I want to say I've heard of this, but I haven't watched it.
Numerous bloody and intense scenes, including brutal hand-to-hand combat, dismemberment, and graphic injuries. The fights are often gruesome, with characters facing life-threatening situations and enduring significant physical trauma. However, despite the dark and gory elements, Terraformers is also action-packed, with each episode filled with adrenaline-pumping sequences of combat and survival. The animation style enhances the intensity of the action, immersing viewers in the chaotic and dangerous world of the series. Overall, Terraformers delivers a thrilling and visceral viewing experience for fans of action and horror anime. Albeit with a high level of gore. Who could have imagined that dealing with a fucking cockroach could be this bad, am I right? At number 7, we
I could definitely imagine.
Wonderland, Dread, and the Dead. This is an anime that blends elements of horror, action, and psychological thriller all together. The series
I hate how they did. This needs to be remade, like for real.
Convicted of murdering his
like if I would say anyone needs to be remade and continue.
Run prison.
Dead Man Wonderland,
are forced to participate in deadly.
We need a better ending.
The anime is known for its graphic violence and intense scenes of blood and gore. And as Gonta navigates the treacherous environments of the prison, viewers are exposed to brutal fights, gruesome deaths, and disturbing imagery. The action sequences are fast-paced and adrenaline-fueled, with Gonta and other inmates using their unique abilities to survive the deadly challenges that they face. It is such a shame that the anime was canceled, had a lot of potential, and the concept of the show was fresh and new back then. At number 6, we have Basilisk, a dark and gripping anime that delves into themes of love, betrayal, and the consequences of war.
I haven't watched
Set in feudal
this.
Japan, it tells the story of two ninja clans, the Iga and the Koga, who are locked in a deadly conflict. The anime features numerous scenes that are both messed up and terrifying, showcasing the brutal nature of the ninja world. From gruesome battles where characters are mutilated and killed in horrific ways to the psychological torment experienced by the protagonists as they grapple with their loyalty and desires. Basilisk enjoys displaying the darker aspects of human nature and just how messed up humans can be. Some scenes are particularly disturbing, such as characters being forced to confront their deepest fears or facing the consequences of their actions in chilling and unsettling ways. This anime was the definition of going above and beyond when it came to the gore and horror material. Overall, Basilisk is a harrowing and unforgettable viewing experience for those brave enough to witness its darkness. Next at number 5, we have
definitely
Claymore,
check that one out.
a dark fantasy anime that masterfully blends gore.
That one
cool
may need to be
characters,
redone
gripping
to match up
storytelling,
well
and
with the
intense
manga.
action. Set in a world plagued by monstrous Yoma creatures, the series follows Claire, a Claymore warrior seeking vengeance. Now, the anime doesn't hold back on graphic violence, showcasing brutal battles and blood-soaked conflicts. The characters are captivating and diverse, each possessing their own unique trait and motivations. From the determined Claire to the enigmatic Teresa.
Because I have all the books. Like, I really did
individuals.
like
At its core, Claymore
this
offers
story.
a riveting storyline.
But I feel like
themes of identity,
they had to come up with an
and
ending.
redemption. As Claire confronts
They
powerful adversaries
probably should have
and uncovers
waited
dark
on
secrets,
some-
the anime keeps
waited on the
viewers
manga,
engaged with its fast-paced
but-
narrative and high-stakes drama. Overall,
Yeah,
Claymore
I would
delivers
like
a
the
thrilling
story to
and
follow
unforgettable
the,
viewing experience, satisfying fans with its blend
The
of gore,
society that was the
action,
Claymores.
and character-driven storytelling.
Way
And
more.
at number 4, we have Devilman Crybaby. Now, this anime
This one was
is
okay.
a groundbreaking anime that immerses viewers into a whole world of gore, cool characters, gripping storytelling, and relentless action. The series follows Akira Fudo, who merges with a demon to become Devilman, a powerful entity tasked with combating demonic threats. The anime
Well, the
doesn't shy away
Netflix
from
one. I
graphic
didn't watch the
violence,
one
portraying
before.
brutal battles and shocking imagery. The characters are complex and compelling, with Akira's transformation into Devilman driving the narrative forward. From the conflicted Akira to the enigmatic Ryo, each character adds depth to the story and keeps viewers invested in their fates. At its core, Devilman Crybaby explores themes of identity, morality, and the human condition. As Akira grapples with his newfound powers and confronts the darkness within himself and society, the anime delivers a gripping and thought-provoking storyline. Overall, Devilman Crybaby is a must-watch for fans of dark and intense anime, offering a visceral and
That club
unforgettable
scene,
viewing
man.
experience packed with gore, action, and compelling characters. Coming in at number 3, we have Tokyo Ghoul. Now, Tokyo Ghoul is and always will be a captivating anime that seamlessly blends gore, cool characters, a gripping storyline, and intense action sequences.
Yep.
Set in a world where humans coexist with flesh-eating ghouls, the series follows Ken Kaneki, a college student who becomes a half-ghoul after a chance encounter with one of these creatures. The anime doesn't shy away from the graphic violence and showcasing brutal battles between ghouls and the government's anti-ghoul investigators. The characters are diverse and complex, with Ken's transformation and inner turmoil at the heart of the narrative. From the mysterious Toka to the ruthless investigator Kisho Arima, each character adds depth to the story and keeps viewers invested at its core. Tokyo Ghoul explores themes of identity, morality, and the struggle for acceptance in a society rife with prejudice and fear. With its adrenaline-pumping action sequences and compelling storyline, the anime delivers an unforgettable viewing experience for fans of gore, cool characters, and gripping storytelling. And at number 2, we have Berserk. This epic dark
No, this
fantasy
is gonna be
anime
alright.
known for its extreme and graphical
Okay,
gore,
this ain't up here, I don't know.
characters, gripping storyline, and intense action is a series that follows
That was the one I had in my
a
head. I was
lone
like,
mercenary with a
this one
tragic
has to be
past
on
as he
Berserk.
battles against demonic forces and corrupt knights in a medieval world ravaged by war and betrayal. And the anime definitely doesn't shy away from graphic violence depicting brutal battles and shocking imagery. The characters in Berserk are epic and complex, with Guts' journey of revenge and redemption at its core. From the traitorous Griffith to the fierce Casca, each character adds depth to the story and keeps viewers engaged. At its heart, Berserk explores themes of ambition, friendship, and the consequences of one's choices. With its adrenaline-fueled action sequences and richly layered narrative, the anime offers a dark and unforgettable viewing experience for fans of gore, epic characters, and an epic storyline. And number 1 goes to Attack on Titan, a gripping anime that excels in delivering intense gore, compelling characters, and a captivating storyline, not to mention adrenaline-pumping action. It's all set in a world where humanity is on the brink of extinction due to giant humanoid creatures known as Titans. The series follows Eren Yeager and his comrades as they fight for survival within the last remaining human stronghold. The anime definitely doesn't shy away from the graphic violence, showcasing brutal encounters between humans and Titans. It's enough to give you nightmares about being eaten alive. The characters are cool and multifaceted, with Eren's determination to eradicate the Titans driving the narrative forward. From the skilled Mikasa to the charismatic Levi, each character adds depth to the story and keeps
that final
invested.
season, bro.
At its core, Attack on Titan explores themes of fear, sacrifice, and the
one of the most brutal,
freedom
like craziest deaths,
unforgiving
man.
world.
Happened near like the final season.
Intricate storyline. The anime offers an unforgettable viewing experience for fans of gore, epic characters, and an awesome storyline. We might not have loved the series finale, but no one can ever argue how great and amazing this series was and how impactful it was on anime as a whole.
I'm like, you have to end it somehow. I was like, that's what I had said. I was like, well, they had to give it an ending somehow. They came up with what they thought would have been best. And it's not going to be everyone's ideal of how to end it. But I thought they did a nice job with Attack on Titans. I think there were some seasons that were more action-packed than others. But it was still pretty interesting series. So, but yeah, it's only one season that I was like, I didn't think I would get as like I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but it was a brutal scene with giant titans just walking and someone getting offed while they were walking to tear down the town, and that whole scene, that whole thing was just like crazy. Like it was near the ending, it was near the final, and yeah, I was like, I thought just Titans just grabbing people and just biting them and eating them was gruesome. I was like, that scene got me a bit. I was like, man, because they dragged that out too. I was like, shoot. But I thought they did an excellent job with a lot of the stuff that they did do, though. Yeah. But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. If you like this video, please put a like on the video. If you like, subscribe. See some more of my videos, please do. Thank you all so much for jumping on and giving me a try. I really do appreciate it. Please take care of yourselves and each other. Peace, geekdom.